What is up, guys? It is Selesnya and we're back in with another video. And today we're going to be playing, in my opinion, the number one deck in Historic right now. You might have seen this deck before, and this deck is not very popular at all. I think it's known by a lot of people, just not really. It kind of looked over, as there's a ton of these cards are legal and standard. I think basically every card is legal and standard except for a little bit of the land base and like Collected Company and Fairground Warden in the main deck. So, and elves. Let's not look over elves. But so a lot of people are like, oh, this is just kind of like a slightly upgraded standard deck. Not really anything too special here, and they just pass over. They're looking for the combo and like really cool other decks, or maybe like Death Shadow, some efficient aggro decks. But I believe truly that this is the most overlooked and one of the best, if not the best deck in Historic, as it is phenomenal against one of the other best decks, which is Jund. Jund's Collected Company is amazing in this metagame right now. It beats the creature decks, it beats the control decks, and this deck really just houses that deck. Yasharn is so good against Jund, as it's 4 mana, which means they can't really kill it with anything in their main deck. So as soon as you stick that, they're kind of just dead, like in the water. They have no way of dealing with a 4 CMC thing because they can't claim it. So it's just a 4/4 that they have to deal with, but they can't sacrifice anything or pay life for anything. So it really throws them off, and that's what we're looking for here. And also, this deck is a creature-based deck, so naturally it's good against control, and it's a big toughness deck, and a big creature deck that has removal spells as creatures, 6 main deck to be exact, and Collected Company to help find them, which makes it good against aggro and other creature-based decks. So not only is it good against aggro, it's good against control, and it's also good against the mid-range deck, which is Jund. It's also probably fast enough to beat combo, but combo is always, kind of 50-50. We're not really playing Thoughtseize. I think that'd be the only thing that would really do anything against combo in anyone's deck, depending on the combo. But most combos are kind of just like they either pop off or they're going to be slow. And also, Redain is actually really good at dealing with combos, as the CMC 4 greater can make some finishers in the combo decks kind of hard to play. So yeah, this is what we're going to be playing. I'll go an overview of the deck real quick. First off, we have Llanowar Elves. Llanowar Elves is one of the cards that isn't legal in standard for a good reason. It's a 1-mana 1/1 that ramps you. Phenomenal. That's the only 1-drop we're playing. It gets you to these 3-drops real quick, and that's why we have a buttload of 3-drops. Next, we have Luminarch Aspirant. This card is an absolute bomb in standard and is still a bomb here, even though there are a couple more efficient ways to deal with it. Standard has its own efficient ways, and if this thing sticks, doesn't matter the format, it will help you win the game. It will give you tons of damage, tons of value. It needs to be killed very fast, and if it isn't, it's very hard to lose. Next, we have Scavenging Ooze. Scavenging Ooze just eats away at their graveyard while getting bigger. Nothing much to say here. It's a good 2-drop. Next, we have Fairgrounds Warden, a historic card. It's basically Skyclave Apparition, except they get you only can get creatures, but they're any CMC. And they get the creature back when it dies. Then we have Redain, which is good for Coco. It's a flying vigilance creature, works very well with Luminarch Aspirant. Gotta love that. Makes no lands enter tap. Don't know how useful that is, but I know that the second part is very useful. The non-creature spells your opponent's cast with CMC 4 or greater, costs 2 more, and sometimes the shield is just good. I've won a lot of games, especially in standard. I didn't really play this card in historic, but I know in standard that all the aggro decks really just kind of lose the shield. It's just so much value. So yeah, shield. Next, we have Skyclave Apparition. This is like Fairgrounds Warden, although it's definitely better. That's why we're playing 4 of it and 2 of the Fairgrounds Warden. Like, basically all these 3-drops are good to get out with Coco, but these 6 copies of creatures that kill things when they ETB are very good with Coco. They give you an instant speed way of dealing with their creatures and amassing your own board. But, so yeah, this thing exiles a non-land, non-token permanent that you don't control with CMC 4 or less. And then when or if Apparition dies, they don't get back that creature. They just get a token equal to CMC, the exiled card's CMC, which is better than Fairgrounds Warden, because Fairgrounds Warden gives them the creature right back, and sometimes you just would rather have them have a useless token, right? Next we have Lovestruck Beast. Lovestruck Beast is another thing to do in 1, which is nice, helps with the curve, and also a giant 3-mana 5/5, great against aggro and great for making Henge really cheap. Next, we have Mammoth. Mammoth is also great at making Henge cheap if you have a 4th land on 4 and you play this guy on 3. If not, you can always just play him as a 3-mana 3/3 that every once in a while becomes a 5/5, or he's just a land. Next we have Collected Company, phenomenal card in this deck. This deck is called Selesnya Aggro, but it's really Selesnya Company, as it can, Company gets back everything in this range, and those are all helpful, from giant creatures to graveyard hate to creature hate to non-creature hate. There's a whole bunch of stuff in here, and that's what we have. And next we have Yasharn, one of the reasons why I think this deck is one of the best. 3 main deck, because it doesn't do too much against anything else except for cycling and legendary. And Yasharn is just amazing against, now players can't pay life, which means, guess what? Death Shadow's worse, so much worse. Not so much worse, but it's slightly worse. And they also can't sacrifice permanents, so that destroys Jund or Rakdos. Any sacrifice deck just gets absolutely housed by this card. Love it. Next we have Ameria's Call. This deck can get some pretty big mana for an aggro deck, especially with Henge ramping too. This thing, that we can play this sometimes, and it'll just, help. Really does a good job of helping us in the game. Creates 2/4/4 flyers and gives our other creatures indestructible. Gives us a nice free attack, stuff like that. Love it. Henge, great here. If you resolve a Henge, then it'll deal with it. Then you kind of just slam a couple creatures, win the game, because you're drawing too many cards off your creatures. And then we have 8, 12, 16, 20 lands, and then we have an additional 7 dual-faced card. I don't know, DF something. Yeah, the dual-faced modal, the double-faced modal cards. These. So yeah, we're playing those, and then we have oh my god, I keep forgetting. Okay, one sec. If you type something in chat, I still haven't fixed that. I forgot about that. Ugh. Okay, but yeah. And then we have a sideboard of 2 Allura Shepherds against control lists that might have counter spells, right? And then we have Baffling End against creature decks, just instantly just takes out creature decks. And then we have 3 Rest in Peace against Graveyard, Conclave Tribunal against creatures, Linvala against activated abilities, Ceratops against blue, Yasharn against more sack, and Vivian against midrange. And decks that base their control off of removal spells rather than counter spells. If they're not really playing any blue and they're just playing like black-green or something, Vivian is really good against them, as they'll have a much harder time dealing with Vivian. So yeah, we're going to be playing some Selesnya Aggro. I played this deck before Historic Anthology and before Kaldheim, I think, and the deck felt pretty good. So hopefully it's still pretty dang good, right? Alright, I could not see chat. If you type something in chat, I'm sorry, I can now see it. So if you had something to say, please say it. My Stream Elements is kind of bugged right now. Which is not very fun. Did he just mulligan twice? That's nice. Huh, what could it be? Elves is also a pretty good deck in this format, which this deck does a decent job of dealing with. We have a bunch of nice cheap creatures, but if Elves pops off, then we can't do much against it except for kill their more powerful creatures. So that's why I think we need to fix the sideboard a little bit after this. Oh, this is cool. Okay, never mind. Okay. But yeah, Elves might need a little bit of tuning, but besides that, I think this deck is just good against every other deck in the meta. Okay. Oh, this card's phenomenal against Elves. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, so this card kind of houses Elves if they don't have a Lord, which then you can play this, the shield. You basically play the shield, and then they kind of just, like, what do? They're stuck with a bunch of 1/1s that don't do anything. And that's just your goal, is basically to make them stuck with a bunch of 1/1s that don't do anything. And then you can play things like Apparition, and Fairgrounds Warden, and your sideboard. In your sideboard, you have Conclave Tribunal and Baffling End, to just continue to just kill their lords, so they keep their creatures on 1 power, which makes shield just absolutely shut them out, right? So, alright, so it looks like he's gonna get his whole hand out. Yep. Whole hand. Battlefield. Not too shabby for our opponent here. We're slightly 2 mana away from Mary's Skull. So now we have a choice here. We can play the shield. The shield is pretty cool I think we're just gonna put a shield here. Actually, shield just feels real nice. Then we'll just. Yep, shield is gonna really help to stem the bleeding. This is sorcery, right? Yeah. Okay. Nice, nice, nice. That was a mistake. This is sorcery. Okay, so that's a free block, and that's a free block. We'll take your 6. Yeah, he didn't read the card. He did read the card, and then he just didn't do anything with it for some reason. But yeah, that's a pretty big mistake from the opponent. But yeah, that was just a blatant showing of shield being very good. We got 2 free blocks. And yeah, that's it right to see, right? So we will just do this. He's a 2. We have the shield. We have 2 creatures, and he's dead. He's dead. You want to put it on the bone. Okay, he doesn't like to think. That's okay. He gets to choose 1 to kill. Doesn't matter, this game is over. I hope he chose neither. Oh, is that how the double blocking works? Oh my god, shield is nuts. If you double block, then it assigns 1 less to each thing. I didn't realize that. That's actually insane. Okay. Alright. Yeah, this seems good. We're just taking out Henge, which is slow, and Yasharn, which doesn't do much in this matchup. That was a super efficient win. Shield absolutely trashed this guy. Shield is goated. We love Shield. The only thing is, Coco can't get Shield, because Coco says creature. So, because you know how, in Standard, the Sultai Ultimatum can get Tibbled and then flip Tibble? We can't Coco out the 2-3, the Redain, and then flip the Redain. Although this deck would be kind of nuts if he could, but we can't. Sadly. Alright, we can keep this pretty safely. He will most likely have a way of dealing with this Land of Realms, but if he doesn't, he's screwed, and if he does, right? Like, okay, that was a good draw. Although it's a tap land, it's still a draw. Stomp. Totally wouldn't have a stomp here, right, guys? No. 0% chance of the stomp incoming. Never seen a stomp before. Oh, wow, he actually doesn't have a stomp. Okay. Okay. I think we just play tap line and slam and just make some 1-1. Slam. Just make some 1-1s kindly. Make some 1-1s. And then I think we just Coco next turn, even though playing a 4-5, I mean a 5-5 is not bad, I think. That's our 4th one, interesting. We can't gain life, but I think we kind of Coco, right? Oh, you know what we can do? We can do this. We can bolt. We can play this. And we can just Conclave Tribunal. Yay for Convoke, because these are white creatures. So we get a white mana from them. Pog. Alright, well, that was pretty cool. I keep thinking this has flash, but it doesn't have flash. That's Convoke. We did have to pay 3 life there, and we will have to take another 2 damage. It was worth it. We will just Coco here. Discard a random card, draw 2. I think that's what you do. If you have 3 cards in your hand, you almost always want to just pitch 1 and draw 2. Oh my god, yes, dude. Easy. Yeah, so we flip, days. Yeah, we got. Take out that, and we'll take out. Okay. We'll take out this. And then that we should have waited for him to have a flip, but it's okay. Yeah, we'll just block with a 1/1 to conserve our life total. conserving life total. Double Skyclave Apparition flip off the Coco was nutty and nice at the same time. Yeah, you already know. Okay, and then shield. Feels good. Make it 1-1. We have a million love struck. And yeah, this is just a clear showing of why we're good against aggro. We kind of just, we kill their things at instant speed, or really at any speed, and then we just beat them, right? Okay, Bell Collector and last card. You gonna show it to us? Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Yes, okay. He doesn't think. And shield. Ah, that's shield there for you, chat. Shield coming in hot again. He was forced to actually pay the 3 to target it. But then if he had to pay the 3, then he couldn't pay the extra 1 after that. So the shield just countered it. It's a whole lot of extra mana when they want to target something with a damage spell. Especially with X. Alright. Quick, efficient win. We didn't actually move up any percent, sadly. But we did move. We probably moved up in that percentage range, that 98% range. Alright, playing out against Nerdtastic. Okay, I want to see if I can get chat, but I can't. I couldn't figure out how to do it, because I know how to get it, but it doesn't show up anymore for some reason. Okay, we'll keep this. Okay, I don't know how to fix this. I'll try it later. I think we're gonna go with just the Llanowar here on 1. Even though it doesn't do too much for this curve, well, at least we'll be able to like we'll be able to play Adventure Lovestrike Beast and cast an Aspirant next turn, or just play Aspirant if he has like a shock or something. All right, he's playing mono red. Mono red what? I have no idea. Ooh, maybe we just slam the 5/5. That would have been a really nice draw. If we had a 5/5, I mean, if we had top picked that, I would have slammed the 5/5 without hesitation. But I think I'm still just slamming the 5/5, because the 5/5 can block. Because the 5/5 can block. He also doesn't know that we're playing white quite yet. He didn't flip that with the robber. Okay. And we haven't shown it to him. This can't pay life or sacrifice non-land permanents. Outplayed. Alright, we're just amassing a larger board right now. I think we'll get into I think we'll get more into attacking him once we figure out what he's working with. Which looks like he's starting to run out of good cards, so yay. We're at 5 mana here, so 2 more turns we can slam the call. Right now we're just playing Collected Company here, it looks like. We'll let that resolve. We're going to life, and everything we have exiled. Company will maybe cost us 2 life, but at least it gives us that, right? Oh, we could have got Llanowar Elves, but I don't really think it was worth it. Carry out Llanowar Elves, which would have allowed us to let Emirates call this turn, but it doesn't seem too spectacular. We'll attack with 1 Lovestruck Beast. Just put a little bit of pressure. Okay, yeah. We just kind of made our board too big, too wide, too quick. a whole bunch of 2s, so activated abilities. So that stops Bomac Courier. But format 3/4 flying isn't very good. Yeah, I think we're just gonna pass on that. Okay, we'll do the same board we did against the other deck, I think. It's just no, not Western Beast. Baffling End, Conclave Tribunal. Perfect. Perfect sideboard plan. But yeah, this is just, we're just gonna run through our competition here, especially if it continues to just be aggro decks. These are free wins. We're just grinding free wins right now. I truly believe that this is the best deck for the SGG tournament this weekend. That's why I'm going to be rushing this video out, because I believe that it'll get a bunch of views, and I believe that it'll be very helpful for you guys to see that this deck is actually much better and definitely underrated. Okay, we do have white. This is kind of because we don't have double white for apparition, but now we have double white for apparition, so. Looks like he didn't have a shock or anything to do on one, just like last game. Was he on the play last game? I think he was on the play last game. Wow. We will trade if he offers it. Ooh, that's rough for you. Okay, shield is good. Shield is nice. I like shield. I like shields. I doubt he'll offer a trade. He'll probably just stomp or something and then swing. Oh, yeah, we're trading. Flips the lands. That's nice for us. Okay. Hey, you gonna play the Scoos? Okay, you can activate it. It's just not too serious, but I guess that's cool. That's cool. So shield is here. I mean, it is obviously good, very good against mono red, but it means that we don't get to play anything for the turn. So it really just depends on what he plays. Shield's also really good against the. If he doesn't play anything else here, I am just totally fine with playing shield. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna play shield. Shield makes Scoos deal 1 to us. It also makes Rampaging Froston deal 0. It deals 1 to him, but 0 to us, because that's the way shield is worded, which is cool. And we can deal with this cage should we draw Coco. It doesn't say, it says other. Another permanent. Oh, that's a little weird. That's a little weird. I could have paid 3 life to play Skycave Apparition also, but I still don't think it's worth it. Scoos is doing some work for him though. Getting like 6 damage, I think. Rampaging Froston. We're gonna have to cage for now. And I think we're just gonna keep holding off for another shield. Because we've gotten rid of 2 abrades, so maybe that's the end of the abrades. Attack, okay. No blocks. Does he give it the Castle and Rift Pump? Okay. Alright. We're also 1 land away from a Marius Call. Ruminant Burns deals 1 to us. That's so cool. Alright, Love Struck Beast was a good draw there. Castle and Rift, okay. So we take 2. I don't think we're going to let ourselves go below 6. Oh, he gets green mana. That's cool. He didn't use the green mana for the Scoos. What? Nice, dude. Okay. Don't know why he didn't do it, but he didn't do it. So. Should we exile the Scoos? I still don't even think it's worth it at this point, because now we have a 5/5 that has 6 toughness that can basically just block it. So, like, yeah, there we go. See, we waited and we got loose. And this can hit. It doesn't have to hit a creature, does it? Non-permanent. So we can take out the cage. What perfect timing, chat. What absolute perfect timing is this? Okay, this is about where we get to play Coco just for us to just like flip nothing. Like 6 cards, no creatures. But, I mean, like, he knows what we have now, right? So, but he has Cleave. I think we're just dead. So maybe that wasn't the play. Maybe we just keep playing it slow, but Coco is so nice. We can get removal spells off Coco. And just big creatures in general. So get to counter that. You can't attack with that either. We'll do it before combat. Maybe we can keep you off of a cleave if we have 2. Oh, we didn't get any. Okay. Big creatures. Oh, actually, Redain makes cleave cost 2 more to cast, so you can't afford cleave now. Just Pog. Pog. So we will take your 1 damage, maybe 2 actually. Take 2 damage. Get some 1/1s. Did we get a Love Struck Beats back? I think so. Yeah, we do. Okay, and then we just play this. Your 1/1s don't do anything unless you cast Lend Breath with them. We're still at 4, which means he needs 2 bolts to kill us. If cleave, that would be scary, I guess. Ruin of Ruins only does 1 to us. Keep that in mind. I don't believe this is the type of deck that's playing like shocks and bolts really. So that's why I'm like a little bit less scared of being shocked and bolted. But because look, he's playing a Braid, claim the first. Like this is a more creature based deck. This might even be Death Whirler. Life. Yeah, it's really just good game for our opponent. Do not see him getting out of this. The aggro decks. Okay. 99%, I mean. That's good. That's good. One more win, and maybe we get into numbers. Pog. But yeah, this is a showing of what we do to aggro decks and why this deck is so good. It's because aggro really doesn't pose a threat much to us. We had contingencies for cleave. We had contingencies for a whole bunch of things. We even beat that deck that drew like what, double 3-mana 3/3 menace. I forgot the name of it. The one that makes you can't gain life and deals 1 damage. Like we beat that. We beat that. He drew Anax. He drew like he drew like Robber. We beat him having 2 Braids, 1 hitting a Shield. Shield is really good. Like the more you play Shield. I used to think Shield was kind of like a 4-mana kind of do-nothing card. Like, it really needs something. I mean, in this game, it probably is. Because it looks like he's playing, like, a control list. But, then we just play Redain, and then board wipes cost 2 more to cast. This could be the Sultai Ultimatum deck in Historic. Or it's... Whatever the case, we should be pretty good. Double top is not what we like to see, though. Are you playing a 3rd color? Probably, right? Green blue with Yorion doesn't really seem like the type of deck. Maybe 4 color. I don't even think 3 color would be a thing, right? Oh yeah, it looks like Sultai. You gonna play a blue-black land? Oh my god, is it actually Simic? Okay, no. Okay. All right, well, a new version of Sultai, guys. We've got a new breed of the Sultai deck. We'll put a counter on Redain, but he can't Heartless Act it. Heartless Act is still one of the better removal spells in Historic, so it does see play in decks that play black. It's good to play around it by putting counters on your creatures. He sacrifices Omen of the Sea. Okay. Is he just missing lands? That was on main phase. That wasn't on upkeep. That wasn't waiting till my end step. He just sacrificed Omen of the Sea. Okay, interesting. You think maybe he misclicked there? But it's pretty hard to misclick onto the Omen of the Sea and then onto the Oh, he does have removals. Oh, he has, yeah. Yeah, because he needed the revolt. Okay, so that explains it. This would have been able to stop that, by the way. It would have stopped him from sacrificing Omen of the Sea, but yeah. That was an interesting way of dealing with the threat. So that shows that he kind of lacked, willing to put a counter on Yasharn again. Although this is really nice for him if he has like a Extinction Event. But Extinction Event doesn't seem like the board wipe that Black would play. Like, he kind of just play a better board wipe. Ah, I forgot this card existed.
Strange and magnificent world.
Ugh. It's been so long since I've had to play against this thing. This thing is horrible. We have no way of dealing it with main deck. With it, main deck. Maybe we should play Tomake, but this card never sees play. This is like a very off-brand thing. It's who guys know? Oh, Love Strike Beast. Love Strike Beast? Love Strike Beast? I mean, like, we're gonna put a counter on your Yasharn and swing it to Nissa. So, if you're gonna... it doesn't really matter what you get, right? We're just forcing you to... You're gonna block. I doubt you're gonna let your Nissa die unless you have another one. Which you might. You might have another one, but... I'll even swing this Aspirin at your face. Don't I block the Aspirin? Be my guest. But I doubt you're not gonna chump the Yasharn. Yeah, you kind of just have to chump the Yasharn there. I'm pretty sure this is just ultimatum. If you don't have a board wipe here, I will be happy. Although you still only have one black mana, so that could be the reason why you're not playing a board wipe. But now you could play it if you want to tap and untap the Lockwing. Okay, I'm assuming this is just a big old Krasis. I'm forgetting the names of the cards, guys. This is not a drill. Yeah, this has got to be Krasis.
Harness the elements.
11. It'd be more efficient if you had 12, but okay. Krasis. Spent 11 mana on it. Makes it 9/9. Gonna swing. I'll say okay. Swing. You don't have to worry about it, bro. Just swing. Come on now. This old ultimatum does pose a slight problem, as we kind of lack a way to deal with good old Nissa. Maybe we can work past our differences. He still needs another black source, but he could get another black source if he chooses to. By tapping Castle Lockwing and then untapping it with the Nissa. Do you have another Krasis, Mr. Opponent? Yeah, looks like he might just have another Krasis. That's not very hog. But if he does, we will just slam the Marius Call and then swing out.
Behold, nature's true power.
Took my advice back. He made a power crisis. Okay, we'll just exile the graveyard. Gotta worry about that arrow. Why did he scoop? Does he have to go? Or was he just one? He just thought he was dead to this. I killed Nissa and then what? Like, Maybe he just has to go. I'm a little confused as to what am I missing, chat? I don't really know what most of his deck is, so I think I'm just gonna cut out the Henges. But I'm really confused. He might just concede his game instantly. I think he has to go or something. But that's the best explanation. Yeah, okay, yeah, he did just. He was too scared of us, chat. Proof that this is the best deck. That deck was actually could have maybe beat me. I don't know. I think I had a good chance that game because of the 2 Angel Makers, but I don't know for sure. That was a kind of iffy game. Although no deck in Historic can beat every single deck imaginable, right? Otherwise it would be banned, right? But this deck beats the majority, if not all of them, of the main decks. Maybe it misses Elves, but besides that, even Elves can't really do much to shield. So shield is really good. Oh, am I playing against Kavartek? Oh, we're playing against a pro. We're playing against a pro, chat. Okay. It's time to go full tryhard. Hold up, I can't reach chat. I need to go see if he's streaming right now. We'll keep this. Oops, all spells. Okay, hold up. Let's actually see if is Kavartek streaming right now, guys? Kavartek. I don't think he's streaming. I will be checking to see if this was the real Kavartek, though. Alright, let's go back to our gameplay. He's playing Jun! Alright, we're gonna test out the Jun list, what we can do against Jun. Although this isn't a very good hand, but maybe we draw a white source? Off top right here, off that white source. Easy game, chat. Easy game. It's too free, chat. What can I say? Easy game. Alright, now we're kind of slow, though, but still. Maybe we top deck untap source right here, but I think we won't even play it. If we draw an untap source right here, oh, maybe we will, because Skypay Apparition can deal with Witch's Oven. Which is good, yeah. Wait, why did he do that then? Okay, that was kind of bad. That's fine. Okay. I'm a little confused as to why he sacked the... Okay, I don't know if this is the real Kavartek, because that seemed kind of dumb. Like, why did he just sack the cat and not hold it up to jump block just 3 power, 3 damage coming in? Okay. Alright, well, whatever the case is, if we draw an untap land, we'll just slam Yasharn, which will negate the Witch's Oven and Mayhem Devil. And, okay, that's cool. Alright, you get to kill my Luminarch Aspirant. But even if he finds a way to deal with the Charm, we can Skypave away the Witch's Oven or even the Devil. But yeah, we just need to draw a land here, and if we don't, we'll have to do it again. We'll have to, go for it next turn. Oh, this is also, like, very good against Devil and Cat. Let that be known. This card also just houses them. So yeah, we have a bunch of ways of just dealing with them, so. A little frustrating, though, here. I think he just beats us if he has claim. Because he just steals my Love Struck and hits me for way too much. He didn't hold up red, so that means he doesn't have claim in his hand, which is kind of weird, actually. I'm very not used to decks not having claim, but Ogie. Yeah, the Mayhem Devil is totally housed by Redain, and so is Cat, actually. It just gains in life now. But we're gonna play Yasharn rather than the artifact for this turn because we don't want him to get like Trail Crumbs triggers and stuff. I also could use these lands. Let's see, chat. Does he have a way of dealing with this card? I seriously doubt it, but... So, you're gonna get 2 more damage on me, right? And you get a Trail Crumbs trigger. Okay. Then you only get to draw 1 card per turn and do, like, 1 thing per turn. Because that was 4/4. 4/4s are good. 4/4s are good, chat. Confirmed. Ah, Yes, you're useless Woad Strider. He can still pay life for land, so it's not a glitch. But he can't sacrifice anything here, so. The shield offers us even more resilience against his deck, making a Sharn harder to kill. Oh, and then we just have Great Henge. Yeah, so he was beating us by a lot. He had Cat combo with the Mayhem Devil with the Trail of Crumbs. That is the dream. But he has 0 ways of dealing with your Sharn, so this game is just over. He has no way to trigger Trail of Crumbs. No way to even deal with his Sharn, which means he has nothing. He can't sack anything. He can't sack food. He can't sack cat. He can't trigger this at all. And even if he does, this will stop him. Like, there's no way of him doing anything. We're just so good against the Jund Sacrists. Like, it's not even close. Like, this is good game. There is very little way of you beating us here when we have Henge on the board, this on the board, this on the board. Like, just yeah, you're done, bro. You're not gonna beat us with the Sharn, through his Sharn. Okay, activated abilities of creatures. Oh, why does it have to say creatures, dude? Is this an activated ability, Stagger Food? I think it is. Oh, and so is Woadstar. Yeah, okay, we'll play this. We'll play Rest in Peace. We'll play Baffling End. We'll play this. That's a whole bunch of... Oh, we'll play this too. Okay, so we're going to cut this. We're going to cut... Oh my god. Okay, I think we'll have to cut Luminarch Aspirin here. It's kind of just cheap and dumb. I don't even know. Our deck is so well built against this deck. Holy Jesus. Okay, so we'll leave these guys out of the mix. Or we'll put them over here. Okay. Well, we need to figure out what we... Maybe Linval is a little too greedy. But... Maybe Fairgrounds Warden. I don't like Fairgrounds Warden as much as Scat exactly, because when they kill Fairground, like if they claim combo this, then they will need a token. But if they claim combo that, they'll get the creature back. And maybe we just don't need this. We're gonna play 2 Rest in Peace. We have a bunch of other ways to deal with their... We have other ways to deal with their graveyard, like Scoos. And then we also have just other ways to deal with their sacking in general, so we don't have to worry too much. Maybe we cut Coco there, because we're expecting a cage. We'll just see. No cage. Start off. Cool. Llanowar Elves is nice against them, as they typically have limited supply of removal. That sometimes requires like combination with other cards, so it's hard for them to remove things early in the game or very efficiently in the game, because sometimes they just like most decks will have like you know, red will have a stomp or something, but this deck has to have 2, like claim the firstborn and Witch's Oven, or like maybe an Abrade, which he can play neither because he doesn't have red right now. But yeah. We're just gonna start amassing our board. We have a Scoos. He has red. It is Scoos, so that's powerful. Okay, that's a cool card for him. He got something up his sleeve now. But I mean, like, I think we might just play the Mammoth. Here go. Like, I have 2 3/3s. You have to claim one of them and have a way of dealing of sacrificing it. Devil. Okay. Well, that's cool. We can kill both my elves. They don't do much, too much. Sorry, I don't know. They do something, but they don't do a lot for me here. So not terribly sad to part with them. But what he's gonna be sad about is these giant mammoths swinging in for now 10 damage. Double blocking on. Me. Let's go with that. Corvold is a card. Wow, okay. good. Goes going to my face. Don't think he's attacking. Just want to see. Maybe he makes like a rookie move. Okay, so we're gonna force him to chump something with the Mayhem Devil. Put him in a pretty bad position here. Pretty healthy. Alright, we'll hold up one activation. But we have a rather wide board with maybe 3 lethal threats, so I mean we're forcing him here to put things out. We're on the offensive and he's on the defensive, and we're making him crack a food. Like, that's pretty cool. And he's double red, again showing us that he doesn't have a claim in the firstborn in hand, because yay for Arena Auto Tapper. Plays a goose, which is fine, I guess. Maybe he'll just have to crack the food. Looks like he's gonna crack the food. So he'll be at 11 technically. Alright, so he's not dead here, I don't think. I truly don't believe that he's dead here, but he's nearing the end, you know. I mean, he'll kill a Love Struck Beast, I assume, right? And then he'll have to like block the 3/3 or something. Yeah. Okay. So he takes some damage. He takes some damage, you know. So wait, hold on. This will be 4. I think we'll just do a Love Struck Beast combo type of thing again here, or maybe we just force him at 3, because 3 is a pretty nice number with like Mammoth, and then we'll just play no. We'll just let it be like this. Yeah, okay, good. Oh, we almost screwed up. Him having an awesome trap there is really cool for him, I guess. He's getting some value now. Also putting him in a decent position to beat us, actually. That was a pretty decisive moment that I didn't actually expect him to have a removal spell for. This hand has been a lot less explosive. It's very aggressive, but hasn't really had much to finish up the game. We've drawn like a combination of like 3 or 4 different cards, with like a bunch of copies of each. So yeah, like now he's even swinging with Corvold. He's getting he's moving super quick. When you can see him, he knows exactly what he's doing. So this could go to game 3. We didn't get any Yasharn. We didn't really get anything that's good against him. We kind of just got a bunch of creatures. I mean, Scooz is definitely good. But killed it, Scooz. He killed it. So. I don't know how we could win this game now. There's no way to deal with Corvold in our main deck anymore. Oh, I have no good check anymore, actually. Yeah, but that's not good. Alright, so that was a good turnaround for him. We didn't really draw well. Like, we really did not draw very well, so I think we want to cut Coco and play Fairgrounds Warden, Linvala, and Rest in Peace. Or maybe no, I think we have to play these. I think we'll just do this because we need a way of giving us some card advantage. And Henge is rather nice. Although it can be abraded, it'll at least give us 2 mana to life. Maybe 1 or 2 triggers. We can keep this. We need to draw some lands, but as long as we do, feeling pretty good about it. Let's just draw some lands. Easy game, chat. Let's just draw some lands. And we beat maybe Kavartek. This looks like it would be Kavartek, but I don't actually know if it's Kavartek or it's a doppelganger because he wasn't streaming. The real Kavartek wasn't streaming. But if he was streaming, I could tell instantly if he was playing against me. But he's not, so I have literally no idea. But if I'm playing someone's land, no. Frick, dude. What is 1 red or black mana? Oh, Fatal Push? He Fatal Pushes 2. Cut off 1 head, another one will come back. Yes. We know our quotes. Okay, what we do need to do is draw land. Yeah. I was kind of banking on drawing a land, and I didn't really draw a land, so this game could really go sideways. And there's no way this I can't even speak anymore. There's no way this elves is gonna stick unless he actually doesn't have a removal spell. If he has a removal spell, it's going towards this Llanowar elves. He knows he needs to deal with it. So, I mean, like, yeah. Oh, binding the old gods. Jesus. You can take out my Llanowar elves. Oh, my Skoos. Oh my God. Yes. Go for it. Okay, maybe we get to play some magic today, chat. No, we don't need to. We need to play some spells. Is he gonna? What the heck is this in his deck for? Wait, what? Is he gonna hit me with a catch you at Triumph? You have a catch you Triumph in there? Oh, okay. I was about to say you got a catch you Triumph. That'd be cool. Roll. Yeah. I need lands, please. And thank you, land. Yes. Okay. Let there be hope. We can beat a Corvold with this type of board. We can definitely beat a Corvold with this type of board. He's already at 6, by the way. We've successfully beat him all the way down to 6. So, and we have a Henge on the board, which will require a removal spell. Plus, we have a decent hand, although we can only play one of the creatures. Which 7? Okay. Building use. Okay. I'm not gonna play the shield yet, quite yet. I think I'll just play the creature, or I'll play Luster Piece first. At the beginning of turn. Just see what I draw. Actually, it really just depends. It really just depends. We have a bunch of removal. If we draw a second white. I mean, a bunch of removal in the deck, like Conclave Tribunal and Fairgrounds Warden and Baffling End and other Skyclave Apparitions. But like, wait, he's swinging with Corvold? Jeez, that's kind of greedy. Are you actually gonna swing with Corvold? Does he just he needs to find something probably if that's what he's looking for, but maybe he probably has another one of the destroy a green or white creature gain a life. The Noxious Grasp. Food. Oh, he's gonna sack the food. Okay. Alright. You may proceed. Okay, so let's 5, 7. Yeah, so let's proceed straight to the part where he casts a Noxious Grasp. Whoa, a Noxious Grasp, chat, what? What? Never heard of that before. What's a Noxious Grasp? Okay, we kind of have to play Redain now, actually, because I didn't realize that. I forgot about Llanowar being most of my mana. Okay, so Redain, if you have a Claim in the Firstborn, that'd be bad. No claims, no claims. No whammies, no whammies. As long as I chump the Corvold here, I'm not dead. But if he has claimed the Firstborn, I am dead. I'm definitely dead if he has claimed the Firstborn. Your go. You're scaring me here, dude. If you have claim, just cast it. Oh my, he has it too. Oh, he's just trying to find it, wasn't he? Oh, he had that. Okay. So yeah, wow. I mean, we just didn't draw what we needed to draw there. That was just a little annoying. If you look at what our deck was, we had 4 Yasharns, which we didn't draw for the last 2 games. We had here, let's take a look. We had a shield, which we drew very, very lately, right? We drew very late. If we had drawn Yasharn at any point in that game, we probably would have just instantly won it. If we had drawn I don't know, Fairgrounds Warden or Conclave Tribunal to kill the Corvold, we would have just won the game. There's a bunch of things that would have just instantly won us the game that we just didn't draw, and I guess that's part of the game. But that's not a proper showing of what we do against Jund. You saw the amount of hate we have for Jund. We will beat Jund consistently. That was just a bad patch. But that will end it for the video today. We played 4 games, including losing to maybe Kavartek. Maybe Kavartek. Hopefully that was Kavartek, because if it wasn't, then that's sad. But yes, we played 4 games. That's going to end it for, I think, the stream today, actually. I'm going to end the stream a little bit earlier than usual. I like to stream for like an hour and a half. But no, we're going to end the stream also. So I just want to say thank y'all for stopping by. It's always a pleasure to stream for you guys and make some poggers videos for you. And this is the best deck to play for the SCG tournament. Don't let that last loss fool you. Don't let yourself get down. Play this deck a couple of games, like maybe 2 or 3 games, and then play the SCG. You will love it. You will have a good time, and this deck will get you there. I'll probably be playing this deck tomorrow anyway. So yeah, on Saturday. All right, peace. I love you guys.